And there they go.
All right. So start off. Nacho has a 41-minute personal best, and I think Jets has a 45.
Yeah,
So
45 flat from Jets.
both PBs are pretty far apart, but that doesn't mean that either one is gonna be an underdog here. We've seen what happened with Nacho before, so anything could happen.
Yeah. Both pretty neck and neck at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's World 1, so. Both getting side mounts.
Both getting a side bounce. Side bounce saved like a second. All right.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is really close right now. Nacho may be like half a second ahead, but that's about it.
Probably. Looks like Nacho's gonna be out of bare basics first.
Yeah. So Nacho is definitely gonna have a leg up in this race because he has more I don't know, more better timed rev rolls, I guess you could say.
Probably.
One major thing in this game is to do your rev rolls like as quick as possible. So a lot of runners actually overhold their rev rolls and make them go slower. So that's the main, I believe, the main reason why Nacho is getting further ahead right now.
Probably. Timing your rev rolls is just time consuming and it takes time to get down during some sections.
It definitely takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, but it's not that bad once you get used to it.
No, it's not. So, yeah, Nacho pulling ahead by a couple of seconds. It's still really close. Nacho going for waterless. And
oh, he gets it without the ledge grab. Nice job.
Yeah. Okay, both runners got waterless, but Jets didn't get ledgeless, sadly.
That's a feel sad right there. Pack attack.
Yeah, so we're on to the first world boss, which is Blinky. Blinky is just kind of easy. You rev roll into the side of him and just pause buffer. Oh, Nacho missing the first one there. You just pause and Blinky's invincibility frames go down. So that means we can just keep hitting him over and over again.
Yeah.
Optimally, you'll get a 4-2 cycle, which it looks like Jets is going to get. Nacho missing one cycle.
Oh, and they Jets both miss it.
All right. Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse.
So they're both out of Blinky, which is good. They both got a 2 cycle, so they're still like, neck and neck.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just my end, but the base is just the base of like the capture cards is just gone or whatever.
Yeah, it's really basey. No, on my end it's really basey.
Oh, okay. Not that huge of a deal, but just something I noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jet's missing the dueling skip.
That's the first death of the run. There we go.
Reveling cost the blue doing SMH.
That skip is pretty difficult to pull off if you don't know if you don't remember the angle. Even if you remember the angle, you have to do it pretty much correct or pretty precise, or else you'll miss it.
Yeah.
So I think that death was probably about 6 seconds. So Nacho's probably about 10-15 seconds ahead right now.
Probably. I wonder if he'll go for the strat that I was telling him to do at the end.
I don't know. We'll see.
Me and Frogs were showing it to him the other day. He started to do it, so.
To skip a ledge grab, you mean?
No, there's something else. It's not new, but
oh, okay.
It's just like something me and Oh no! Hitting the ghost and wow.
Hitting the ghost and eating his input, so he could not jump.
Alright, he's attempting to walk across. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So both runners have 1 death so far.
Jet's getting the strat.
Yeah. So Jet's just saved up a bunch of time on Nacho.
See if Nacho gets pacifist.
Yep, he gets it fine.
Nice. Let's see if he goes with the strat here. And Jet's getting pacifist.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go for it. That's sad.
Dang.
It's
Nacho
like
not going for
it's
this.
kind of the same thing that you do at the beginning, where we're at that little ring section, and then
Nacho not going for the fast strats SMH.
come on, Nacho, gotta go fast. Hope you're not watching this right now.
Nacho onto butane pain. So this is going to be the first major skip in the run. Basically, we go around a death barrier there, and it allows you to get to a bonus room that skips you to like the middle of the stage.
Yeah, it's like a secret area where you farm lives and stuff.
Yeah. So right here is Chrome Ball skip. Basically, you just go fast enough to you wouldn't have to climb around the tree to get a Chrome Ball, but if you weren't fast, you'd have to do that. But luckily, Nacho is fast.
Yeah.
Jet's going for it as well. And Jet's getting it just fine. If you're unlucky and not paying attention, you'll bounce on that button, and it'll waste like what, 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
Probably 7.
Oh god, that's Jet's opting to not wait for the saw, but having to wait anyway. So both runners are still very close. So this is a pretty good race so far. Both runners have 1 death. So I think I don't know.
So let's see if Nacho will have a good Inky.
With Inky, there is I guess a glitch that wasn't patched in the GameCube version, and you can just go on. You keep rev-rolling into Blinky without no, I'm sorry, on 1.1, you can just keep rev-rolling into Blinky and not have any knockback.
They patched because it only works on the 1.0 and GameCube US version. It's
Okay.
patched on every other version. Alright, so Nacho's heading on to Ice River Run now.
Then in that case, wouldn't GameCube technically be like 1.01 or something like that?
No idea, probably.
It's whatever. Alright, so we're into the ice levels. Actually, go ahead, kid.
So basically, the movement tech in this level is you're gonna rev roll on the ice, and you can jump while maintaining the rev roll's momentum on the ice. For some reason, feels pretty sick. Feels pretty smooth as well.
Yeah, but this route is very it has a big problem with it, especially in races. You don't grab a lot of checkpoints, so if you don't grab any safety checkpoints and die, you go back to the beginning of the level, which is not good. And falling into the ice water ends to death, so...
Yeah. It's kind of hard to die on this level unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Nacho is having to wait for that ghost, because if the ghost hits you with a snowball, it turns you in that direction, which will just destroy any movement you had.
It's ice to meet you, Pinball. Ice to meet everyone, I must say, actually.
Alright. Nacho on to AA, one of the first big choke points in a run. This level is really difficult because the camera is pointing directly at you, so runners have to memorize all the falls and ice like that. All the ice and pitfalls in the level, or they'll just easily get killed.
Yeah, it's like a chase section to the screen, Crash Bandicoot themed.
Yeah. But luckily, since runners play this game so much, they really don't have very many problems with remembering it. There are probably jets. There are probably going to be a couple accidental deaths, just because of. Oh no! That means
what
Jets
are you doing, Nacho?
That means Jets is in the lead. Oh wow!
like he pressed B first. I'm probably assuming that was probably a dropped input or something.
Yeah, I assume he did. I assume he dropped the input. But yeah, so this level is pretty difficult. Yeah, you could die at any
Oh,
point.
you
Oh
forget the
no!
box.
All right, that's a couple.
Looks like
That's a
Nacho
little
will
bit
be
of time
ahead.
lost for Jets. No, Jets is still
Oh,
ahead by a little bit.
crazy lead, I must say.
Yeah. So coming up, we're gonna have a skip based off of these blowers. We call them wind boost. Basically, you revel into the wind and it shoots you pretty far. And then up here we have Badooing skip, which just skips this Badooing that you'd have to use.
Yeah,
So
skips those 2 angled bedoings you have to use. It saves like
yeah.
3-4 seconds.
So
I
Nacho
don't know
getting a
how
good
much
first
exactly.
wind boost, which lets him activate both those riv ramps at the same time. Because if he didn't, he'd have to wait like Jets.
And
No,
oh
Nacho dying! Oh no! That means that Jess is in the lead again. Wow. Yeah, so as said before, this is a major choke point in the run, mainly because of the wind boost.
no! Yeah,
Wind boosts are, in a sense, RNG, but if you don't know what angle you're pressing, either you can get spiked down into a pit, or you could just go too far.
Yeah.
So
and I like to shout out the JP version where you have more air control of your revel, so you can actually kind of control where you're going with your wind boost on J. So you still kind of have control in that version, but still.
yeah.
Ooh, he almost died.
All right, just going for the final wind boost. This one,
Ooh.
oh, if not done correctly, will kill you very
Yeah,
easily.
that was close.
Nacho catching up here. Wow. All right, Jets is out of AA first.
Alright, he did not soft lock this time.
Hopefully, no one stored a butt bounce. Okay, no one stored a butt bounce.
They did.
So if someone stored a butt bounce there, apparently the developers just was like, oh, you know, after, yeah, you can ledge grab there and soft lock. The developers thought, oh, well, after you're done with the chain, you're just gonna win anyway. So why should we give the controls back to the user? You know. So you can't, after that chain, you can't
Input
get up on
anything.
the ledge. Yeah, well,
I think
you can input directions. You just can't input like jumps or whatever. It's really weird.
I think the way it's intended to work is that you're supposed to be like in the standing state.
Yeah.
And like in the ledge grab state is like not standing, so you can't input anything because once you like touch the level complete, you can't move. So maybe ledge grab was just not supposed to be that.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So
I
Blade
mean,
Mountain this level. Basically, the movement tech in this level is going straight as possible, as often as possible.
Yeah, it's very hard to do that since this level has a bunch of turns and stuff. But Nacho, I know for sure has a good Blade Mountain time.
Yeah, he's like he's along with Grease, he's like one of the best players at Blade Mountain.
Yeah, this level is very hard to do optimally. So, oh yeah, Nacho is back in the lead. You're right.
Oh yeah, he is.
Nacho has, like said before, Nacho has better movement on Blade Mountain, so he'll definitely be ahead after this.
Going for ramp skip.
Ramp skip saves a second, like pretty much.
Yeah.
Jet's not going for ramp skip. And if you go fast enough off these ramps, you can what Nacho has been doing. You could just skip jumping off of them, which actually saves like a second-ish.
Yeah, probably like saves a tiny bit of time.
Yeah. It really doesn't save that much time. Besides, like ramp skip, just skipping the ramp entirely saves more time than just you know, just not jumping off the ramps, just because you don't have to go up the ramp and have an upwards angle. But regardless, yeah. So
yeah,
I think the average split for Blade Mountain is like 340 something or 240 something.
Probably.
And I think Nacho and Bruce's are like 330, so they save like 10 seconds over people who aren't very good at Blade Mountain.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ridiculous.
I'm trying to get better at that level.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. I used to be really good at it, and then I stopped knowing the movement.
My goal used to be a 248, now it's like a 245, so...
I don't even remember what mine used to be.
Just goes to show.
Alright, so we're on to the third boss, which is Pinky. they're basically the same boss, just not Inky. Pinky has 3 hits on phase 3 and 4.
And see if Nacho will go for the IL strats. I bet he doesn't.
He does not.
Nope.
I
So you
don't
can
think
rough roll
Jets
into
does either.
Pinky a bit more earlier. It saves a second or two. It's a bit more riskier, but
Yeah.
you know, do what you gotta do.
On the first phase, you can get a double hit in as well, which saves like 2 seconds over doing it normally.
Because you can't rev roll into the bosses like 3 times with a single rev roll, so you gotta hit it twice and then come back, or hit it once and then come back and then hit it twice again.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way you'd be able to get 3 hits off on one rev roll.
Yeah.
You just don't have enough time. Nacho not going for the IL strat here. I think the only person who does it consistently is Frenchie, but we're not going to talk about that.
And see if he goes. Ooh, Jet's getting it. Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, then Jets does it. All right. Well, anyway.
Looks like he'll save time for Nacho if he doesn't die.
Yeah. But yeah. Nacho is just like I said, like many times before, Nacho has better rev rolls, so it'll be hard for Jets to catch up on rev roll intensive levels, which is which is kind of a slight problem, just because he will be losing time over Nacho, just passively. So, but other than that, I mean, ITV is I think one of the most movement intensive levels. I think ITV and Magma Opus both are the most major movement intensive levels in the game, besides night crawling if you want to make the task cycle. But I mean, no, only one person I think has done that RTA, or almost done an RTA.
Yeah, me and Nacho done an RTA on PAL, and Rears is the only person who's done an RTA on US.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be possible on JP probably, since the air drag is more bad.
Yeah, so Nacho coming up to the second biggest skip in the game, VP skip. Basically, he's going to get a chrome ball at the beginning of the level and take it all the way to the end of the level by clipping out of bounds with it.
Yeah, so the skip have to hit like a bunch of buttons to lower down the lava, but you can just clip right through this lava floor and everything by jumping like right to the end, and the skip saves like 3. So
yeah, the skip is the skip is also very movement intensive. If you don't get it correctly, then you won't have enough time to make it down all the way to the end there.
Yeah. Also, Nacho getting fast VP. Nice.
Yeah, fast VP saves time over doing it normally, because normally you just butt bounce down and slowly walk into the exit. So yeah, Jet's not gonna go for he does not. Jets is not gonna go for fast VP. So this is normal VP. You just slowly walk into the end. Because if you go too fast, there's a death barrier like right in front of that.
There's an invisible lava death plane there, so you gotta walk slowly to it to not die.
So the next level is Magma Opus. Nacho is not having a good time in this room.
I thought he was gonna go for the old school room skip.
Nacho's having a hard time in that room. Basically, you have to get in there like as fast as possible and set it up like super fast, or that enemy, I don't remember his name, will just shoot you off. Yeah, Stony. He'll just shoot you off of the platform and you won't have time to do it. So Jets gets a good one, which means Jets did save a little bit of time over Nacho there. The next room's kind of giving him some trouble. So rev-rolling off of there, it's risky, but it does save a decent amount of time over just doing that room normally. Because sometimes if you do it fast enough, it gives you invincibility, so you can just walk through the lava.
Yeah. Also, Nacho getting slide skip.
Yeah. There's a really annoying slide at the end of this level that we just skip entirely.
Yeah. And it's loaded. The complete slide is loaded in, so you can jump right to the end.
Yeah. All right, Nacho into Clyde, the second hardest boss in the game. So to some people, it's the hardest boss.
Side bounces.
Ooh.
Yeah, phase 1. Let's see if he gets the rev jump on phase 2.
All right, so Clyde already Blinky.
Yeah. So his hitbox gets smaller throughout every phase, so it'll come hard to hit him every time. Oh,
Oof.
Nacho.
He's got it. He's got it.
Okay.
So
Wonder if we'll get a perfect Clyde.
yeah, so with Clyde, his left eye, or in our perspective, his right eye, has a hitbox that you can butt bounce on, which allows you to get on top of him quicker. Oh,
Uh-oh.
having trouble with the second hit. Okay, he
Okay.
got it. Jet's attempting
Awesome.
rev jumps. So basically, what a rev jump is the game stores your while charging a rev roll, the game gives you vertical momentum. It just gives you it fully when you're at a full rev roll, won't let go any higher. But since you jump one frame after letting go of the rev roll, it just gives you more vertical height, either by storing it or by just because you're going faster forward, you can jump higher. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But regardless, Nacho getting a good Clyde, almost perfect.
Nacho is still on. PB is dead for Nacho, but he's still on 41 pace, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
That wasn't a beautiful Clyde because he missed phase 5 double hit or I bounce.
I also missed phase 4 double hit.
No, he got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he got it,
you're
but he got
talking-
it later.
Oh, you're
Jets
talking to
got-
Jets. I thought you're talking Nacho might be.
Yeah. No, I was talking Nacho. He got it later, later than normal. It was still a good Clyde, but it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, it is good for a race, I guess, but still.
Yeah, it's good for a race. The world record for Clyde is ridiculous, though. So
It's really bad in world record, but the IL record is insane.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The IO record. So
The
Jets
IL
going,
record is still free, by the way.
yeah, it's not perfect yet.
That was Jets scared me.
Nacho's into the worst world in the game, World 5. Oh no!
Oh, you almost had it.
Jet's missing the double hit on phase 5. World 5 is the worst world in the game. The boss is horrible. It's very hard, and every other level is just kind of boring to watch. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no! Not even getting one hit off.
Okay, he's didn't die though.
Yeah, that's good. Dying is a lot worse than just not getting both hits or any hits. See if he can get the good backup. There, he got it. All right.
Pac-Man. I'll speedrun Little Pac or Pac in time. I've been actually thinking about to run for that. And plus, world record is free in that game. Right. When's GBA World 2 at anyone?
So yeah, GBA World 2 is a completely different game than World 2.
Yeah, because it was released later. Because this game came out 2002, and then I think the remake came out 2005. But we won't talk about it again because that port is really bad. We never
It's
talk
very
about it.
bad. There was also a Game Boy port of World 1 too, but I don't know if that was good or bad.
That was also really bad.
Okay.
Like the I guess I'll explain like 3 things about why it's bad. Mostly some of the levels take like 15-20 minutes to beat, and it's just really obnoxious. I've never played it, but I've been watching playthroughs. And then there's like Galaxians, like the Galaxians that take you to mazes, like in this game. There's that in GBA, but there's one, I forget if it's the last one, because I think it's the last one. It does nothing when you collect it.
Oh my god.
And then there's a typo in the final cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
GBA can't handle these graphics.
Yeah. So ports of this game have not been that great. I mean, in JP PS2, it's not the same game, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's really poor because it's still the same game, but it's a lot of things removed.
Yeah.
Like in these levels, for example.
It's easier and some of it's slower, by the way.
Yeah. Because like in JP, most of the mines here are like gone, which makes the level a bit more easier to complete. What was that boost? I didn't see what boost.
Yeah, I didn't see either. I think Nacho went for a boost in Shark Attack. I didn't really notice.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. Maybe I'll watch it back later.
Yeah.
If anyone caught that,
just tell me
know.
who went for it. And then I can probably I think I know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, so
Oh yeah, he
uh,
got a double. That's fine. Still
yeah,
pretty
so
nice.
basically what happens there is in that section there's a lot of mines near each other. So if you hit one on the bottom and just like shoot up, it'll get you hit like 2 or 3 more, which gives you a huge mine boost. It's kind of easy to set up, but no one really goes for it like on purpose. Nacho might have gone for it on purpose just to show it off, but and because it does save
Probably.
time. But it does save a lot of time if you can get it.
See if he gets the tray mine boost.
Yep, he gets it.
Nice. Shouts
Yeah.
to average tray.
So the next level is kind of horrible. It's YPM, basically 8-minute stress test. Because right after that is Whale, the hardest boss in the game. So yeah, it's an 8-minute auto scroller. That's what I'm trying to say. But there's a
Good
marathon.
shark attack from Nacho.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shark attack. There's a marathon coming up that I'm gonna be doing a Galaga speedrun during this 8-minute auto scroller, just to try to make it more interesting.
Alrighty. So here we have the 8-minute stress test.
Yep. This level is 8 minutes long and has no way to speed it up, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's really boring. Nothing to do. I guess it's time to watch some Jets, and then we wait and some more time. Oh, he didn't. I thought he golded. He didn't gold. Still on 41 pace. That'll be insane if Nacho gets a 41 in this. And that'll also beat the tourney PB in this, which is 43, 42, I believe. Which was by me, because I PB'd. Smiley face. Oh, nice mind boost from Jets there. Oh, and he got another one there, it looked like. It looks like opting not to go for the tray boost. So I guess I'll talk about this this level, why I hate it, and how bad it can be in other categories, I guess. So the token are you see like these little submachines from the ghosts. They can sometimes drop like oranges, yeah, like right there, or tokens. But there's sometimes a chance the game just won't spawn them for a certain reason. Because the level is just like procedurally generated. And sometimes they'll just spawn in unfair places, and it's just a pain. So that's why there's like no runs of 100%. Like there's 53 runs on the leaderboards for any percent. There's 3 runs on 100% for the leaderboards.
And yeah, and also 152 and 189 tokens. Both of them are also. Yeah. It's like Kitty just said, it's procedurally generated. So if you don't get token spawns, you either have to kill yourself or redo the whole level, which is horrible. But other than that, yeah, kind of. If this now is time for questions, going to get food, taking a small break, just stretching.
I think Nacho's trying to go for 100% here.
Yeah, that's something you can do here because
that's what I always do.
It doesn't waste your save any time, and if you do, you get a free IL. So yeah, this race is still pretty close. I mean, what, there might be a shark attack or a scuba dooba apart, but they're really not that far apart.
Probably a half shark attack apart, probably.
Yeah, so they're probably about a minute apart.
Yeah, probably.
Which is pretty good. It'll probably before Nacho gets 104%.
Yeah, but you can't get 104% without any deaths, I think, because I believe you need a death to get it.
Maybe.
And if you can't get it without a death, it just might be very inconsistent to get. Because you might have to get very lucky to get it. And plus, I don't think it's I think it's 102%, I believe. Actually, hold on. Let me go to the leaderboards real quick. So, remember correctly, it's 102%, but I could be wrong.
While Kitty's doing that,
because I have memory of that. I have memory of that being 102%. So let's look up.
yeah, if I remember correctly, there is actually a bounty out to skip this level.
Yeah, it is 104%.
Yeah, I think there is a way to skip this level. I think it'll just be really difficult.
I think it's maybe just because I probably missed a fruit because I've got it before. But I think I probably just missed something or whatever.
Yeah, there may possibly be a way to store a level complete in this game, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it. And if there is, then this level will just be completely skipped, which is amazing.
That'd be super broken if that was the case.
Yeah, because while messing with memory values, there was a fruit that had an error. Like it wasn't even a fruit anymore; it was just an error symbol. So that leads me to believe that if memory values can be messed with in game, aka by messing with fruit or something, you can corrupt a fruit to be a level complete trigger, which could be interesting to see.
If that was the thing, they would have to be a category split for that.
Yeah, there
because
definitely
80% would just be like probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it could be even longer. I mean it could be even shorter actually. I don't know where the first fruit in any level would be.
That's a good question.
Yeah, but any percent might use that. More broken than corruption than Pokemon.
Calm down, Jets. Don't die. Don't pull
Yeah.
laws.
If you die in this level, you waste so much time. Unless you just grab a checkpoint. The world records 3 minutes.
You know, that's a spliced run. Smiley face. And plus, it could have been 45 seconds, but you know, it's like that's a free world record right there, I guess. Just don't suck a lot at Spooky, because Spooky is really bad in that run.
So, another thing, someone mentioned probably years ago now, that if you clip into the museum in Pack Village and you come out, you'll be able to go straight to Spooky. That's been debunked. Messing with memory values also let me remove the hitbox for the handy pack in Pack Village so I could clip in. It does absolutely nothing. You just get to see some art. That's all.
Yeah, but I've actually messed around with that before, and I found a way to that. I just didn't like ask it because I was assuming it'd probably be known probably. Because I know someone would have to mess with corruptions by then.
Yeah, well,
and you can mess with corruptions to like boost your jump or whatever.
Yeah, but
I haven't done corruptions in a while.
Corruptions, I sometimes only mess with corruption just to see what can be done. Because, like I said, the error fruit, I guess I'll call it, basically that means that you can store something into like a fruit value or something, which is very interesting to know. Because it just crashed the game when I grabbed it. All right, Nacho is out of YPM. Yay. So up next is Whale. Whale is a very hard boss. Mainly because... You go ahead.
Yeah, basically you just want to shoot all the propellers like 8 times. And then there's a setup to hit them all 4. And the timing is extremely tight. Because after like a second after you shoot the first one, there's like a second, and then if you miss one, then he just goes away, and you have to wait another half minute. So let's see if Nacho gets it.
Yeah, getting 1 cycle Whale is like a minute compared to getting a 2 cycle, which I think is a minute and a half.
Probably a minute 20 seconds, probably.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know if it's a lot of time. Split. Let's see if he gets it. He has a setup.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh no!
I know exactly what happened there too. Nacho went too far left, so the propeller, when it gets hit off, it has a huge hitbox for some reason. So if you're not like on the right side of the propeller, it'll just eat all of your missiles before one can get to the bottom left, which is hard to. The
Yeah.
line for that is extremely hard and extremely strict. Sorry.
Well, it's probably
It's
end
a
of race.
really
world
quick
record.
backup though. Dang.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice backup.
Yeah,
I
one
don't think
cycle
it's 41
whales.
pace.
One cycle whale is extremely hard to get like consistently.
Yeah.
I think the only person to get it even slightly consistently is Roos, and I think he can get it like 8 out of 10 times. So you still can't get it 100% consistent just because the timing is so strict.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, Rep 41 indeed, Viper, and that's
Yeah.
also the end of race world record.
Yeah, the world record in a race currently is still a 42:12 by the Roosman or Roos_SR or Roos, either one. It's been through so many changes.
Yeah.
But regardless, yeah, it's still a 42:12, and that was the world record for like a year and a half, I think, and then
Yeah.
he came back and beat
Nacho
it.
has a 42-14. Really,
Oh,
I
yeah.
really wish he just paid attention to us when we started. I don't know if Jets goes for one cycle. I haven't seen him do it.
Oh, he might be.
Ooh.
He's setting up for it for sure.
Oh, he is. That'd be nice. That would be like the first 41 in the tourney too. Oh well. Let's see if he gets it.
No, his
Nah.
movement was way too far off. He did get a 2 cycle though, which is good. So he didn't lose any time over to Nacho on that so far. So yeah, Nacho's on the haunted boardwalk. Haunted boardwalk is another major choke point. Really, all of World 6's, especially under pressure, just because it's the last world and it's not easy either. It's probably the second. It's the second hardest world in the game. World 4 is definitely the hardest.
Bit of a stopping cycle for Jets.
Jess was pretty close.
Yeah, might lose a tiny bit of time from Nacho, but
yeah, he still had a really good 2 cycle though, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I think he is too. Obviously, both runners would want a 1 cycle, but I mean it's so hard.
Yeah. I still haven't done 1 cycle because I'm not super consistent at it. I've got it at least like 10 times. 9 of them were in practice and 1 was in a run. And shouts to that run I did 2 seconds off PB. Like I was like plus 40 something and then I was plus 16 out of whale. And I could have still PB because I did the old school Ghost Bayou strat in that run.
Shout out to that run where I got. Yeah, sorry. Shout out to that one run where I got 1 cycle and chain skip in the same run.
Oh, Nacho getting stuck in the box.
Yeah. Ooh, that was really close.
That was close.
Yeah.
Platform RNG trademarked. Okay, Nacho's done with boardwalk now.
Yeah. So Jets, I think, is like half a boardwalk away, maybe a little more.
Yeah, maybe half a boardwalk probably.
Yeah, but this run's still really close. If Nacho messes up something a lot, then Jets definitely has time to catch up.
Yeah, but night calling is super easy to do. So there'll probably be no separation, probably. But we'll see.
The major choke points for this run are definitely Ghost Bayou and Spooky. Spooky is really hard just normally because if you mess up timing on Spooky, you'll just not be able to do it, really. Yeah. And if you mess up Ghost Bayou, I mean, depending on where you mess up, it could be, what, 30 seconds, the time loss?
Yeah. Shouts to the 43-42 I got in the tourney. That could have been a 43-12, which could have been 5th place.
Yeah.
I could have held that for like a week or 2, but recently Dage got a low 42.
Yeah.
He got the Frenchy Bop trademarked.
He almost got 41. He was very close.
Yeah. Still a solid time from that man, though.
Yeah, definitely a solid time. But yeah, Nacho's heading over to these floating platforms, and they're on a cycle, which kind of makes it hard because if you have bad movement in the run, or I mean, sorry, in night crawling,
You can miss
then
it.
yeah, you'll miss the cycle and have to wait.
So
There's also
Count cycle, Kappa.
no. Oh, actually, he might have been able to get it.
Yeah, that looked kind of close though.
Yeah, so this floating platform right here is on a really odd cycle. So the only time you'd be able to do it is if like you roll off the side of the cliff and be able to make it up there.
It's extremely tight though.
Yeah, I think only one person has done it on RTA on US,
Yeah,
which I think was Roos. So.
yeah. The platforms go slower on PAL, so it's
Oh
easier to catch
wow,
the cycle.
they're a whole night crawling apart, which is like 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's. I hope Nacho can still pull off of 42 easily.
Yeah, I mean he still has plenty of time. This Ghost Bayou is a minute, and Spooky is about 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, he still has time. He can do it. Doing on an HB exit.
Alrighty. Let's see if he gets this here. The Law's ledge grab skip
Yeah,
trademark.
he got it. He got it. Just go for my ledge last trip, Kappa. Ledge lags. You know I'm gonna stop talking. I can't speak. All right,
No one can speak.
Nacho coming out of Ghost Bayou. Pretty
see.
good.
Let's see if he gets the 8-frame trick after the packed out chain where you could jump out of the chain and then right onto the ending without having to wait for like a split second after.
You got it. Which saves
Nice.
about 10 seconds, which is kind of ridiculous just for that.
It stays around, I think, 4 seconds actually.
Really?
If I remember. Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. I was told it saves around 10 seconds, so.
Yeah, there's no way it saves like 10 seconds.
Alright, Nacho on Spooky. Spooky is a very easy boss.
So you just unlock him.
I don't remember. It was years ago when I was told though, Lori, so like I don't remember. I know I was told 10 seconds though.
Yeah, there's no way like weight skip saves like that much time though. But still.
Yeah, so Nacho is doing really good Spooky right now. He got 2 stun locks. Stun locks are kind of hard to get down correct. Is that a perfect Spooky? I think it's a perfect Spooky. Wow. Is that the first?
That is the first 42 in the race.
42.26 SRL, 42.25 on his timer.
And I hate to say to you, Jets, but you've been eliminated from the tourney.
Yeah.
You were a good player.
Definitely did a good run. That 40, yeah, that is a first 42 in the race, and that's what 10, 11 seconds off of his race PB.
Yeah, and then that also beats my tourney PB. This.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the lowest time we've seen so far. That's a really good run, even with a couple of deaths.
Wow. So I have the possibility of facing Nacho or Jets or Frenchie. My bad.
Yeah. That's the only race that we have to wait on now is Frenchie and Nacho. I don't know when that's gonna be.
I'm really nervous for that one.
Yeah, that one's gonna be really hyped.
Oh, Jets having a bit of trouble there.
I mean, Jets' run was still really good too. Hey.
How's it going?
Good job on that run.
Yeah, that was a really good run, Nacho.
Thank you.
Even with a couple of deaths.
Run.
That was
that avalanche alley kind of made me mad. But then I got that climb, like, okay, I feel better now.
And you almost got one cycle too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went too high. I realized that like as soon as I did, I was like, ah, crap.
It also seemed like you went too far left as well.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, all my shots are getting blocked. Whoops.
Yeah, so you are 10 seconds off of your race PB too. How does that feel?
Wait, really?
Your race PB is a 42.14, remember?
Poggers.
Shit.
Didn't even realize that. That's awesome.
Yeah, or I remember that race too. You were really upset because you started like 2 seconds late. So if you didn't, you would have beaten
I forgot about that.
record. Yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty funny.
So yeah, it's still technically record, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jets having a good Spooky here.
Yeah, on final phase.
Yeah, I
Nice.
didn't tell what he had on phase 1. Oh wait, he's on PB pace.
Yeah. Oh god, he is on PB pace.
Oh.
Wow. Jess's PB is a 45.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Come on, Jets. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no, Jets!
You got 1 hit left.
You got 5
Let's
seconds.
go.
And that's a
he gets
PB!
That's a PB.
Nice job, Jets. Nice job. That's a
Congratulations.
2-second
Jets.
PB.
Nice.
Doesn't change his
No,
up.
he doesn't have a 45. He has a he had a 45 something, not just 45.
He had a 45 flat.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh.
flat.
That's
All
a
right,
2-second
well,
PB for
anyway,
him.
yeah, that is a PB.
Congratulations, Jets.
He also improved his personal best in SRL by 1 minute and 10 seconds. So there you go.
Nice.
Nice.
And some nice
That is
stuff.
yeah, that's a
That's
very
the
good run from both
Third,
runners.
fourth PB in the tourney.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
we have another member.
Hello there.
Jets.
Congratulations
the-
on your personal best.
Yeah, only by 2 seconds if I wasn't really dumb and Clyde. Oh,
But hey,
Hey.
still a PB.
You got a
Yeah.
PB by 1 minute and 10 seconds on SRL, so feel happy about something.
yeah. Yay.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
You got a nice time. 42. That's a good race time.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the first 42 in the tournament.
If I can pull that off against Frenchie now, then I'll be sitting pretty.
Yeah,
And now
Yeah,
this is
that
the
race is going to be extremely hype.
fourth or
Oh,
third
yeah.
PB in this tourney.
hmm
Yeah, and then the winner of that goes against McKidd, and the winner of that goes against Frogs in grand finals.
I'm so nervous for that. It's gonna be Nacho. I'm calling it right now. Or no,
I mean,
Nacho's gonna soft lock on AA again.
whoever comes out of loser's bracket will reset the bracket in grand finals and win. I promise.
yeah, although Frogs is a tough opponent, like he's no
Yeah.
slouch.
Yeah. I have faith in the losers gang.
Because he's consistent with getting 45s to 43s.
Uh-huh,
So I'll be looking forward to that.
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, so, Jets, you trying to go for a rev jump in phase 2?
I knew I wasn't going to get it because I was too far on the edge, but I would have gotten it had I not been so far on the edge. I practiced them earlier and I got them pretty much every single time. Now, phase 4, I don't really know what the problem was there. I probably just didn't press A or A fast enough after I paused, which is fine.
Yeah, it seemed like on phase 2 you definitely pressed A2 early, and on phase 4 you pressed A2 late. So, other than that, I mean, that was a pretty solid Clyde, too.
I did in phase 5. I hit him at the top of his head. I tried to bounce on his face and I slid right down.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah,
rough.
I somehow pulled off third phase I bounce. Kind of.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah.
cool, Nacho.
Insane.
I'm like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I didn't die.
Mm.
It was great.
Cool guy strats.
Cool guys,
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Even though Jets is eliminated from the tournament, still a great final run. Yeah, that was really good. That was really close until until Clyde actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought my
Yeah.
ITV was pretty good until probably the end there, but I'm glad I was able to put a solid run on the board. I did die in doing woods.
Yeah, you died
Yeah.
for doing. Nacho died in Treewood and
AA.
I think 2 times. Oh no, yeah, Treewood and AA, right?
Yeah, 2 times AA. Somehow ledge grabbed that icicle. And I'm like, well, I'm dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
And
probably
I-
missed
I was
that.
sad about that.
And I somehow ledge grabbed the edge of the cave. I didn't know there was collision there to grab.
Yeah, there is.
That's
it's really,
epic.
really weird.
Nice.
But yeah, like I said, Frenchie and Nacho is going to be really hyped. It hasn't been scheduled yet because this race just finished, but as soon as it's scheduled, I'll probably post something out.
Nice background.
I don't like
I'm
it.
sorry.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Alright. I think we should wrap this up then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry for the little delay.
yeah, that was technical difficulty on the speed gaming side, but yeah, it all worked out in the end, luckily.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the next match isn't scheduled, but it is Frenchie and Nacho in the losers bracket. So that'll be pretty hype. But yeah, that should be it.
I'm really nervous for that one.
Me too.
All right, congrats to both runners for an amazing race. Thanks to McKitty for commentating with me.
I appreciate the commentary as always. GG.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Good race as well.
All right, then I guess we'll be heading out. See you all later.
Alrighty.
See ya.
See y'all.
See ya.